Hi, good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you to Poem Praise 2, and peace and blessings be upon you and your family this afternoon. Now we are going to go ahead and get into weathering the storm. How to survive the fall of America. Currently right now we're on chapter number 4, which is entitled Joseph's Storehouse. And for this take, we're on take number 5 of this chapter, and I'm not going to hold you too long. We were going through some recipes. So without further ado, I have a total of 4 recipes for you, okay? Yeah, 4 recipes to complete chapter number 4 here on Poem Praise 2. So without further ado, it reads as such. Tomato sauce. You're going to need 2 28-ounce cans of tomato puree, 1 28-ounce of canned peeled plum tomatoes, 2 cloves of garlic and 1 small onion diced, 6 cloves and 1 teaspoon of basil, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of fresh ground pepper, and 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, and 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now, in a large pot, saute onion and garlic in olive oil. Empty plum tomatoes into large bowl and mash with a fork. 2. Add all ingredients to pot and simmer. And there you have it for your tomato sauce. I was about to say potato, but no, it's tomato, y'all. Next I have for you is pizza sauce. And for this, you're going to need 2 6-ounce cans of tomato paste, 2 cloves of garlic, 3 tablespoons of dried parsley flakes, 4 teaspoons of dried onion flakes, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of dried basil, and 2 cups of water. Combine tomato paste, parsley flakes, onion, oregano, basil, and water in a 2-quart saucepan. 2. Cover over medium-high heat until mixture boils. 3. Reduce the heat to low and simmer for 10 minutes. Cool a little and spread on piece of crust. And proceed with the remainder of your toppings. Next, roasted red pepper Alfredo sauce, 1/4 cup of flour, whole wheat or all-purpose, 10 tablespoons of powdered milk, 3/4 teaspoons of salt, 1/2 to a cup of Parmesan cheese, 2 cups of water, 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes or to taste, 1/2 jar of roasted red peppers, olive or vegetable oil. Mix dry ingredients together well. Add enough of the liquid to make a smooth paste. Add to the pan over medium heat. And add remaining liquid. Stir frequently until sauce thickens and comes to a boil. Drain and pat dry roasted red peppers and chop into bite-sized pieces. Add to sauce when sauce is thickened. Okay? For them red peppers, because with red peppers, the longer you cook it, the hotter it gets. So you would want not to put the red peppers in at the beginning, because then you might have a real spicy sauce. Just saying. Okay, that's why we're going to put them in at the end. Next is ricotta cheese. This is what you're going to need. 8 cups of water, 1 and 1/2 cup of instant milk, and 3 tablespoons of white vinegar, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now place the water, milk, and salt in a large pot over medium-high heat. Allow the milk to heat up slowly, stirring occasionally so it don't scorch the bottom of the pan, okay? Number 2, once you see steam start to form above the surface, stir constantly until it boils. Remove from heat. Add the vinegar and stir gently for 1 minute. Curds will begin forming. Cover and allow it to sit undisturbed for at least 30 minutes. Ladle the ricotta into a fine mesh colander. You also line the colander with cheesecloth. Place the colander with the ricotta in it in a larger pan so it can drain. Let it drain for 10 minutes, depending on how wet, dry you want your cheese. That seems like a real interesting recipe. But you know what? That does complete the 4th recipe of this take here on Poem Praise 2. We have completed chapter number 4. So stay tuned for chapter number 5, which is entitled Safety and Shelter. But until then, I certainly want for you to be well, to take care, to be blessed, and it beeth thy will. I'll talk with you soon here on Poem Praise 2. So, until next time, later, y'all.